Hello! Today I'm going to be playing every Fire and Ace custom level that I could find on the internet. There's 31 levels in total. In the full video you'll be able to see here all of the original images of the levels, but this is probably getting cut out. This is the VOD, so you won't actually be able to see it since it's on a different screen. But this is like one of the first levels. This is like from a page of a Japanese magazine that I couldn't find an actual source for, and there's like 4 levels on 2 pages of it that aren't in the original game. So this is the first one. I want to see how to solve it. The first obvious thing is you can hit this pretty easily, and then this main fire is like this fire that's outside everything else is pretty easy to get as well. I think you need an extra ice here so that you can like bring something down, and then actually you might need 3. Interesting. Oh wait. Trying to think. It's actually harder than I expected it to be. Potentially like this. Okay, weird. I guess we'll try again then. I wonder what to do here. So I was expecting this to be ultra easy. And I can just start by like filling in every space that you can. So just like you can make a stack, like a 2x2, and then maybe a stack of 3. So it's like 5 in this one little area. Okay, there's like this whole sort of section filled. You can do this. So it's like you got an ice there. Trying to think, cause we'd want. Oh, and this is like a stack of 3 that we want. So we do. Yeah, we can just do this. Actually, that's a bit annoying, but can be solved with. Hang on. There's probably a much faster way to do this, but here we go. Okay. There's those 2, and then I think it's similar to 6-9 actually. Yeah, it's the same little stick it to the wall solution. Okay. I think that setup is like an exact copy of 6-9, which is interesting. Then here, just stick it to the wall to make it easier. Then, I don't know if you need an extra ice, but I'll leave that there just in case. You can just move around here, and that should be it. Okay. Not too hard, I just didn't notice the 6-9 layout. And now it's number 2 of this. And give me a sec to make the whole layout, because I don't have all the levels pre-prepared. It's so getting cut out. finished making the second level. It's still from the Japanese magazine. So, and I was gonna say we go for this guy first, but the pipe is a bit annoying, so I can try. Well, even then, that ice will just fall down. So, there's nothing else to get it from the top, so I guess we just need to come back up here later. I don't know if that ice would help or hurt or anything, but you can just leave that there. I can get this guy. We didn't need to do the whole situation for that, but... Oh, but how do we... Oh, no, it's as easy as just making ice here. No problem. And I can just make some ice here to send all the way over. I'm not sure if there's anything dangerous with this aspect. I just think it's like make a little bridge so it can send some ice here. And then I guess just head over into this vertical pipe and then make the ice. Okay, not too bad. Okay, here's the third one from the Japanese magazine. I think it's pretty obvious here that you need to like set up some ice. Then I'm gonna try and delay lowering that fire as much as I can. I don't know how much can be delayed, but I don't know. We'll hopefully be fine. Now I can just get this guy pretty easily. Oh, let's... Okay, that's a bit annoying. Actually, right now, it's fine. We can just come around this way. We're good. Now I'm pretty sure we have to... Is there any way we can delay this any longer, though? Because... I'm afraid... Yeah, I think if you drop this, it might not be possible to get that flame. Maybe it is? I don't know. Oh, okay, hang on. I think you need to, like, climb up this way. So... You would, like... Actually, how would you... Oh, wait, I see. That's a cool solution. So you come around this way, and then you place ice in this little gap. And then I guess now I can place the ice that'll put it over there. So it's like sort of a red herring, like you don't want to place the ice just yet. And now I can climb over here, and then take out this guy, and then get rid of this. And you can like go around here to get rid of this fire, and just come back around. And now I can drop the ice that's over here, so I can push it, and then just come back around to drop ice over him. That was a nice solution. And here's the fourth and final one from the Japanese magazine. Okay, I need to get rid of at least one of these. I think, you can just, like, block this off, though. So that it doesn't light the jaw. although exactly how I'd get rid of this fire is still a bit unknown. Well, actually no, I can just do this, and I guess like make a setup so I can get this guy as well. And this ice wasn't necessary at all, but we can like come back around and like blockade this jaw. I don't know how necessary all this is, but that way the jaw doesn't get lit, and we can just get it from here. You can easily get it with like this sort of thing, like make a lone ice and push it in, but I think going for a no jaws lit one is sort of silly. And I guess here we can like set up an ice here and then just drop 2 ice that we can use for a little platform. So that's probably a way to keep that jaw lit as well, but I don't really care, that's not the goal of this. That was a good level though. And now we're making a level that was from Coolmint's channel, who did a playthrough of Fire and Ice, and made a level at the end. Okay, now it's Coolmint's level. This is just a pretty simple section, just make your way across. Then I can just leave an ice there to hold it up. I may as well leave this ice there because it's getting removed anyway. Then just make a whole little bridge, then go all the way over. Keep that ice there just in case we need it. I don't know how necessary it is, but you never know. I'm trying to think if there's any solution other than making an entire stack. While I think I may as well make an entire stack. There's no other place you can place ice. And placing ice on like these closer sides I don't think would really be that helpful. Or at least even if it is helpful, you'd need this stack anyway. So just make a stack until it's in line with that topmost fire that's left. And I'll make a little bridge just in case. Considering how long this level already is, I'd rather not repeat it. And then, I think in this situation, you'd want to make a bridge, and a stack that's here. We don't need an extra one. You can climb out of there anyway. Then just make a stack that is enough ice you can, like, push it over here. So now I just climb over, push ice into here, push ice there, and then, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so! No! Oh gosh. I think we needed to make one ice, like, on this column, so that we could, like, climb over there and then make the last couple things. Oh my god, that sucks. Trying to think if there's any way around it, but I don't think so. Okay, well actually I can undo so it's not as bad, but it's still a decent amount of work. Here we go, back to up here. And we make a little hole here. That's a pretty good trick. A ghost trick, you could say. This is not... Ghost trick is not related at all. I don't know why I said that. Can make this little stack now. Hello again, little stack. How do you do? That ice I just made wasn't necessary, but it's good for safety in case they fall off. And I guess the undo button exists for that purpose, but... I don't know. Maybe I'd forget about the undo button. I don't think that's something that would happen, but... yeah. Here we go. I can just remove a little ice here. I can just undo that, actually. Just remove one. And then... How do you go about getting that? How do you get about getting there? What? How do you get, like, one thing below me? So that I could start, like, pushing the stuff. What? Is there, like... Oh my god! That is... Was that it? Well, I'm trying to think. That's not what I meant to press. It's the emulator UI. I feel like this placement of fire drills has to mean something. Like you're going around, like, down next to his rightmost jaw, then like climbing across with the ice. Like, I don't know. Trying to think, like, how do I do this? I guess I'll just undo until I'm back up to that area where I have, like, infinite choices. Okay, we're back here. Now, what would we do from here? Trying to think, could we... If we don't need one of the stacks, either like this column stack or this column stack, then we can like use the main, the like hole that we've left to like get the bottom fires. But I don't know which stack we would not need. which is the problem. This is an interesting level. And I'm thinking of like something going in this column, because it's like another empty column that doesn't have a fire jar or a bunch of blocks on it. But I don't know what would go there. Like, and is there even a way to put stuff there? Because like, and we could obviously do one, like, boom, place an ice there. But is that helpful? Like, I don't think just one is helpful, because the fire jar is blocking there. Like, you'd need a stack of at least 3 so you can, like, cross over in this, like, second row. From the bottom. This is... what? I'm curious what to do here. Like, It's an interesting level. I might see if there's anything interesting you get for making this like a really tall column. I don't know what interesting thing there could possibly be from this, but like, I can't really think of anything else to do, and we have infinite undos anyways. So, can see if this helps at all. By really tall, I mean like the tallest possible, because I don't think there's any negative effects for making it the tallest possible. So you may as well. Even to this point, where it's supremely unnecessary. So I can take out this guy pretty easy. Then make this stack. I think making it at a stack of 5 is just not helpful at all. So I can start with this. I guess see what happens with making it the tallest stack possible. I don't know. This is curious. A very interesting level. And I can try making the tallest stack possible here as well. And this is not that one challenge Illusory Wall suggested of placing ice in every possible space. I don't know why I'm doing that here, but I don't know, maybe it's helpful. You never know. Except that it probably is not helpful. But also, you never know. And also make this the tallest. That's crazy. Okay, and from here, pushing ice to this space is just not gonna be helpful. So I think those two you just don't need. I'm gonna I don't think there's any point to having or pushing any ice there. So, and I guess just continue on. And there's nothing you can really do here. Oh, okay. I think you need to come along from this side so that you can, like, like you make a stack to make yourself heal, and then you can like push stuff or do something. I don't know, and it's still very confusing because like nothing can really. And if you're able to like push ice onto here, well no, even if you got down there, that jaw is in the way. What on earth? This is a very tough level. I'm gonna try again just for time's sake. I think it's faster than undoing everything. Or at least it'll give me a fresh mind, maybe. Let's see. Oh! Fresh mind has been gotten. Since we can do the same sort of thing we did to like make this. To like go around and make this. So it's still ice to climb up with, but we can make infinite ice. So it'll take me a while to do that, but I think that's definitely part of the solution. Is making ice on this column. We need at least 3. I think making 4 has the same effect as 3, but if we make 5 or more, then we won't be able to get rid of the hat ice, because there's like the fire jaw in the way. That would like kill us if we try to do that. So I think that's good. And then from here, I think actually, how would we get that like top fire without while still being able to drop down to this location? Huh. It's an interesting conundrum. And I can continue making the stack while I wait. So like, we need to drop down here, or like on another stack that we make in either of these 2 places. But making that tall of a stack in somewhere else doesn't seem to be helpful, because it'll just block off more. I'm assuming we need at least 2 of these stacks. And we need at least, and you want at least one of these not filled. And we need one of these 2 to be filled so it can push it into this ice, I think. Which, oh, wait. Can we? And I was thinking we could like make a 4 stack here and a 4 stack here, and then a 5 stack here, so it can like come around at this bottom, and then like push the ice all the way across. But the thing with that is like we still couldn't get down here because the fire jaw is in the way. Hey, so we wouldn't be able to like come from the left anyway. Hey, so, trying to think. There's no way we can like go like do something with this jaw. like go around it from the top. So there's no ice that's like originally placed on the jaws. This is interesting. Even if we were to make like a 2 ice, like by a 2 ice I mean this sort of thing. Dropping that down, it would still break apart from the fire jar, so that doesn't help. Well, oh no, and oh, wait. This being a 2 wide ice, maybe if we like make an ice like below here, we can climb back up and come around for this guy. But then again, how would we make ice that's like tall enough and doesn't block anything to do that? And also, yeah, I don't know about that, actually. That'd be awesome if that's right, but I don't think it is. Which sucks. Cause then there'd be like no way to go, like climbing onto his 3 tall ice that we already have, and like to the left and do the sort of stuff we have planned. What on earth is this level, man? I expected it to be like a pretty easy one, but no. Level 5 is this hard, and it's not like a hack where like the levels have a difficulty curve. It's designed to like scale up in difficulty. It gets harder and harder over time. Yada yada. It's just 31 levels of varying difficulty by varying creators. Gosh. I feel like I've already spent like 15 minutes or more on this one level. Which is... And I do have infinite undos to like try stuff out. So... I don't know. Oh gosh. And I'm gonna try and make a 5 stack here, because I feel like that's probably something you'd want. And then whether you need like a 3 stack or 1 stack or whatever to like get on to these other layers, I don't know. So that's the 5-star hack to get rid of all those flames. Like, we have all the flames to get everyone, we just don't have the stacks to, like, get to those points. I don't know, man. This is, confusing one, to say the least. I feel like we need to go down this way to get rid of this one fire, but we also need to head down this way so we can like get rid of everyone else while like leaving room to like come down and get the last guys. This is so annoying. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What are you meant to do, man? What do you do? And I'm just gonna try like making a 3-stack, maybe that's helpful. I don't know, man. Oh my gosh. This is just... I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. We can get these guys pretty easily. But it's like... From here, what? What do you do? Like, now we can go over here. But is that helpful now? I don't think so. Like, it's more helpful to come along here. Or like... There's so many things that are like... It almost worked, but because of one thing, it's broken, or it doesn't work, or whatever. Like, what on... What do you do, man? What do you do? Gosh. And I don't think there's really anything to do here. So I'll just undo. And I can try with an extra 1-stack here. But I feel like this probably won't change much. And we'll get 1 extra guy, yeah, but 1 extra guy is only 1 extra guy. Who would have thunk it? Like, you still have those 2 guys. There's no way to get the either file from the left, because one is blocked by a wall. hole so you can't push ice, because you'd be standing in the wall, and one is blocked by a fire because you can't push the ice when you're standing in the fire. So you have to push from the left, and all of the fires are blocked from the top. So you have to push from the left. But like, in order to get all the fires above, you need to like make fire like you need to make like these ice stacks, and these ice stacks block your way to the fires at the bottom. In fact, you have to leave this you have to leave this column specifically empty at the bottom, because if you were like coming down from here, then like you don't have any way of removing the ice. You can just push it, and then a thing of ice here and here would not let you do anything. So you need to leave this column specifically with no ice. Which I guess, like, considering that there's already a 3 ice, sort of makes sense, but like, how would you get to that 3 ice with the door in the way? It's like counting everything. Like, what on earth? What do you do? Like, and I guess I can try this, which gets like everything except that one. Like, here's how you get every flame. Oh, I needed to remove this. Here's how you get every flame except that one little one. That one little one is the last one. How do you get it, though? How do you get it? What? Like, I'm so confused. Like, oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna give up for now and just, like, see the walkthrough for this, or like the original video was being playtested, to see if I can, like, I don't want the entire solution given to me, but like, I want at least a little more info. Okay, it is possible. Took the person 50 minutes to do, but okay. I'm gonna just try again. I can make this ice go away first. That's not it. Okay. I wanna just... I'm not gonna watch the whole thing, but I see something that might be part of the solution in the original video, which is like having a too wide thing above this flame. I'm not sure exactly how that helps, but I don't know what else to do. So I wanna try anything that's different than what I've already done, cause it is possible. I'm just super confused by it, and I don't want the entire solution spoiled. So just see if my current info is enough. The fact that, like a minute or so from this, setup is the, like, level being beaten. And there's a couple more steps to the setup that they have. But it starts somewhere like this. They have a 4 stack here, but I'm assuming the 3 stack is fine. Then you need a 5 stack here to get all the flames. To make a level so hard that I have to look up the solution, like, that's quite a feat. Okay. So I'm trying to think if there's any more setup you'd need. And I want to try just like leaving a 1 ice here and seeing if that's helpful. If I can't find anything out from here, I'll just go onwards with like like seeing more of the solution. I don't think going down here really solves anything, right? No. I wanna just head back up here, and I guess we'll just see more of the solution, cause I don't know, man. I need a bit more help with this. This is very tricky. Yeah, so I do make the 5 stack. They do leave that open and send a 1 down. So that's it. Are they sending more down? Huh. Interesting. Oh, I send a 2 down, so it's basically the same thing. Okay, hang on. Okay, start to finish. Even though I basically had already everything set up, I want to do it start to finish just to show it all. Okay. That's such a good solution. I'm a bit annoyed that I had to look up, like, most of it. Like, the final nail in the coffin that made me realize what the solution was quote hard dropping down this way in, like, the rightmost column. Because then I realized, oh, you have to be able to get the topmost file somehow. And then I realized that's what the point of the ice that was above the topmost fire is. It, like, once you push some of the ice below it, it falls down. It's like another one of those contraptions similar to 15.8, 15.9, 10-10 non-Druidle, that kind of thing. 7-2. It's one of those contraptions again. I'm not good at the contraption levels. I don't know if anyone is good at the contraption levels like that. They're tricky. So I make the 5 stack, and then there's the 1 stack. So, and it probably does not make any sense that I restarted. I'm not speedrunning this level per se, but like, now that I know the solution, I'm going faster than waiting around to learn it, I guess. I sort of wish that I thought of that solution on my own, but also it was taking me so long that, like, I don't know, I don't feel that guilty for like hanging up. I was a very good solution though. Like 10 out of 10 level. 10 out of 10 level. 10 out of 10 level. Whoa. It's peak. Who would have thunk it? Let me head down here. And now you drop down. Boom. 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 You get rid of this ice. Boom. That gets rid of both of them. And then, I don't know if you need to remove that ice now, but just in case. You do this. Get rid of that guy. Drop down through here. Wait. I forgot. You need to remove this ice. Get rid of this, and get rid of that. Oh, that was a really good one. That level was so odd. But it's like so good because of it. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Subscribe to Colt Horde's channel. That is like the brain power, not just to like play that level and discover the solution, which like I didn't even fully do, because I was like looking up the solution to figure out how that you needed a 2-wide one, but the brain power to make that level and make it so good, like, goodness, that's so good. Like, you can watch that live stream where I made it. It's all the like sources for the levels that I'm playing are linked in the Google Drive. There's like a document that has a source list. I might link the source list on its own as well. But that's like incredibly good. Incredibly good. And now it's time for one that isn't as incredibly good. No shade, of course. But next up is one that like it's a level that's like a screenshot of the level editor in the hang on. Yeah, it's a screenshot of the level editor in use for the Brazilian Portuguese translation of Iron Ace. It's like a fan translation that's on romhacking.net. So it's not like a designated hack or anything, although part of the thing of custom level of this like custom levels video is that it's not including full-on hacks, but like it's not gonna be peak level is what I'm leading up to. Go all the way down here. It's just a silly level is how I can best describe it. You got one flame, which could always be like a tricky level. They're all tricky one flame levels, obviously. But you got all these ice that's like, what's really the point of these ice? You cannot reach them? Which is a bit silly. And actually, these ice aren't ice, they're actually jaws. And then you got a bunch of ice here. I don't really get the point of this, but it's cool deco, I guess. Maybe it's just for the point of like showing all the things, like all the like things that are translated hit or shown in the actual level. Well, there's no fire jaws, but or stones, so I don't know. But this is the pretty silly one. You can remove these ice. It's not really much point to it. Let me do a speedrun of this. Let me lock in. I'm not done. Okay. Boom. 10 seconds. I knew it just from watching a screenshot of it. It's not a hard level per se. But it's cool to see like a level in the screenshot of it, even if it's not a hard level. This next one is a screenshot of an example of an ice edit level. But the ice edit level has a moving enemy, and I don't have ice edit, it's Windows only, I don't have Windows. So, I'm gonna replace this moving enemy with a still file and hope that's like good enough. Like it's still playable. So yeah, it'll take me a little bit to make this level, but so I guess that's it. Okay. Yeah. Now usually there's like a helmeted moving enemy, which I assume acts the same as an umbrella enemy, on this tile, but that's presumably vertical because there's no horizontal space to move. But I can't use moving enemies, so I'm just gonna replace that with a fire here, because I think that's the only spot that you can kill the enemy. And then, let's continue making the level. Boom. Then make this, and then you can make the fire jars as well. I don't think there's any reason for there to be a ice here, because you cannot interact, like, these are both solid tiles, but sure. That's not it. That's not it. That's no good. I'm gonna use a regular draw. Now I think it's just pipes. Boom, bop. Now. Oh, I forgot about this one, but that's fine. Okay. Oh, and I forgot about Dana. Can't forget Dana. Okay, and here's the ice edit example level that's on momhacking.net. This file seems pretty easy to take out. Just do a little situation 3-9. I don't know. There's no purpose to going in here now. You can get this guy pretty easily. And I guess here you can just get this guy. This reminds me of the like lava and snow hose, since it has like the ice that are on fire jars, but yeah, it's not too hard. You don't even need the pipe or like most of the level. And maybe there's something with the moving enemy I'm missing that's like requires the pipe or something, but I don't know, it's a red herring. It's a bit silly, but and if like maybe it's like something where you need to like the helmet means you need to send ice at it from like across the entire distance of the level or something, which could be an interesting gimmick. In which case I can just do that pretty quickly. You can just make some ice here, and then actually hang on. Not that I need to restart, but yeah, I can just make a, not that I need that many undos, it's just faster to undo. You can just go across like this, and then boom, sending ice from all the way across the level. Maybe that's the gimmick, I don't know. But I think I pretty much solved it. So moving on. This is a level by Keith Ballard in episode 2 of the playthrough of Fire and Ice. So I'm gonna make that. Okay. Here's the level bit. Hey, Keith Ballard. I sure do wonder what this shape could be. I have no possible idea. It's totally not because saying what shape it is would get this video demonetized. As if I'm monetized in the first place. For having like 20-ish subscribers. But you got this. He's fires pretty easily. And then I can just like make it over here. Actually, there's no reason to make that whole segment yet. Since you need to make a stack first. Boom. Make a whole bridge over to get this guy. And then that's pretty easy. And then I can drop this whole bridge and then make it over here. I don't know if that's like the speedrun route or anything, but it seems relatively fast. Next are the levels made by Mucusmorp, and they're in the video titled Fire and Ice with the apostrophe on the right hung side of the N, playing edit mode. So, going back to that, okay. So, the first level, I'm making now. Who could have guessed? Actually, hang on, it's technically this. Okay, so this is Mucusmorp's first level. Technically it's like, raised one Hun tile, but like, who cares? Like, it's the exact same layout, I just like, didn't include an extra ground at the top. And there's an extra ground at the bottom. I guess here I can do a little switcheroo move. I don't know exactly what to call this move, even though it's in like a bunch of different levels. But you can do that, and then you can probably like send over an ice over here, so it can have a little ground to stand on. And then, boom. You can use this to get rid of that fire, and then actually you can use this one little area carved out to get rid of every single fire. It's pretty cool. I like how there's like an empty jar and pipes that are just not used for anything, and it's not accessible to be utilized. It's just, it's silly. Here's Mucus Morp's second level. This fire seems pretty easy to take out, and then we can just head through this pipe. Doesn't take as long as I expected it to. Actually, there's no reason to make ice there. I don't know what's the point of having like such a big open space with fire jars, but oh, there we go. And I guess we just head out the entire way. Actually, wait. It's not even necessary, you can just drop it down from here anyway. I don't know what I was thinking there, but you can just head over here and then make some ice, and then can send ice over here as well. So not too odd. Here's Mucus Morp's third level. We're now into like World 2 themed ones, because this is the 11th level I've played out of 31, so still a ways to go. This amount of levels is all made by like one person. That's later down the line. I don't think you need to make this many like 2 wide things. It's definitely not the fastest way to go about it, but there's most of them, and here's the last guy. Next up is a pretty interesting one, I'd say. So you can see this is the Solomon 2 cover, and on the back of it, if you zoom in, there's a custom level. That isn't in any of the original levels. So this level is what I'm going to be playing. It's not hard, but it is a custom level, and I said every custom level. Even if it's by the creators of Fire and Ice, since it's on the box. So look how many like, vertical and horizontal ones there are. Wait, they knew of it! and obviously they knew, because they said on the like on the manual to like not make like ice or fire or whatever that's floating, but on the box art they have a level where ice is floating. Huh? Why are they like not practicing what they preach or whatever? Like, and obviously like levels that have like floating ice, so fire stones, as well as like levels that have like ice starting on fire jars and other sort of like glitchy things, like especially in Heart of Fire and Freezing Ice, it uses a bunch of those. Those are like super fun, but I wouldn't expect it to be like unofficial FNI high levels, cause like that's the thing they recommended against in the journal. Like, huh? I wasn't sure. Awesome, I guess, but hang on, this is not the Portuguese translations. It's not that many ice. Boom. That's annoying that I removed that. So here it is. Pretty silly level. No. Then you just place and remove and it falls. Classic bug. Showing its face in a Fire and Ice developer approved level. Next up is a couple levels by a deleted Reddit user for Fire and Ice on the Switch NES emulator, and this one is referred to as Monkey in the Middle. I don't know why, but that's what it's called. Okay. Here's monkey in the middle by a deleted Reddit user. Can move over here because they think that's probably what you need to do, and then get rid of this guy. And I guess I can set up an ice here so I can like push one, and then from here I can make infinite ice, so there's no reason to stay up there for too long. I'm basically speedrunning it, even though it's like not hard a level I found the solution for. Oh, it's a bit slow, but who cares? And then here you go. Oh, it's technically slow because they went from uncrouch to crouch, but who cares? I'm not actually speedrunning it. Ooh, tripwires. Oh, surprisingly, this is a level that uses a mechanic that's like technically possible in Fire and Ice, but not featured in any levels, that I didn't use in Lava and Snow, and I don't think I saw it in Hot or Fire and Freezing Ice, but it could be misremembering, which is fire starting on like regular empty jars. So it's called tripwires, and I'm assuming that's because you like don't want to light these jars yet. I'm pretty sure you need to set up ice here, and then just take out these two guys. Or maybe even doing that wasn't necessary, but at least now you can like set up a little you can climb up here and then set up some ice below these guys so that it won't light the jar. I don't know how necessary it is to actually like prevent them from lighting the jar at this point, but better safe than sorry. Maybe it'll be necessary. And I'm gonna like keep my options open by like removing these things that are blocking my way right now. So from going down here, I think we just have to go down here straight up, because there's nothing else you can, like if we were to send down ice, then that would not be helpful. Like we'd be blocked from making any more progress. And I think this is like, yeah, if you send ice over, then and the jar gets lit, but like you can still climb your way over if you like keep these ice, which I did. So it's as simple as boom. Well, actually, you don't even need anything like that. You can just drop from above. So that's not too hard. Oh. Next up, by deleted, is Snake Charmer. So I guess we just have to start by going through a pipe, because there's nothing else we can really do. Can get rid of this guy first. And I guess I can like leave that open for the future. And just come along through here. This fire is pretty easy to take out. Oh my god. What am I doing? And I can make a 3-stack probably, so that I can climb up and deal with that ice that's like over there. And I can just like come along, and now I can like take care of this ice and this fire. Can come back along through here, and then you don't even need that pipe. I don't know if that pipe was part of the intended solution, but you can get that guy pretty easily. Nice. Okay. Next up is a new creator, which is Royal Fighter. This is part of the video, my custom level number 1. So I can start off pretty easy, I think. Just, oh, glad I'm playing this in SNK2, because that's the only one with an undo button. See the version differences video, if you want to see more about that. Called What Are All the Version Differences in Fire and Ice. So this is pretty easy to take out all these guys. And the question is just, which one do you put the stone at? Which I think is... Oh! Actually, You have to restart that, because we need to be able to push this stone, and since I pushed it to the left, that made it so I couldn't use the stone, because you can't push it to the right and there's no place to the left to push it to the right from. So I have to come along this way to get rid of all the guys. I don't know if there'd be any more plot twists, but that was a good little plot twist. Maybe I'm just dumb and didn't... like, it wasn't an intended plot twist, it was intended to be, so obvious, but... I don't know. I think... here... I can just go one thing at a time, then send this stone over onto this jar, because that way you can, push it over. Maybe I can, place ice on top of there, so you can push it later. Then, here I'll make a little 2-stack sort of thing. Oh yeah, here you go. So that stone takes out most of them. Oh, wait. Hang on. You can get rid of that guy, and then, oh wait, hang on. Oh no. It's as simple as removing this guy, so you can, make that there. Okay. That was a nice one, yeah. That's fine. Here's Royal Fighter's next level, which is called My Custom Level Number X, in parentheses, glitch, exclamation mark, wait, ending in parentheses. That's probably a bit too much detail. We'll start just by moving to the left, since that seems most obvious, which is not the correct solution, so it's removing this first. Then, I guess it's this. I'm assuming the glitch is the ice updating and the mid-air fire, mid-air ice sort of stuff. I don't think there's any way to get it around this. And I can get this guy, I think. Oh, no, that just updates it, actually. And I can technically get it with this, but then I can't do the rest of it. So let me... Actually, I'll just try again. So, I think this could be good, and I want to try something different, which is like, what about this? And I can do something like this. Well, no, then we're just stuck with nothing to do. So, I can like remove this and then do this. Yeah, and that could be better, potentially. Oh, actually, I can. Oh no, cause that. Trying to think. So, and either way, it has seemingly the same outcome. This will just be bad. Okay. Oh, actually, that's better because then we can. Oh no. So I have to move and replace, so we have this whole thing, and then that way, can like, center nice over to remove, and that makes it so that this guy is done and we're not dead. But then again, there's no way to get out of here. This is an interesting thing. We can do this, actually. And then... Well, no, then we're stuck. Oh, we can remove and replace this. And then come along here. And then we can push this. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I can get this guy pretty easily. Can get this guy pretty easily. Can get this guy pretty easily with the little, like make him fall down by going under him. Trying to think if we can get this guy easily by like updating the block, in a way that doesn't kill us. Which I think so, yeah, just do this. And then I can come along. Is it just as simple as removing this? I think we'd want an extra thing to come along. So let's, go over here. Let's like, move this way. Is this good? Not quite. I can do this and then just let's do this. I don't know. And as can't really think of the fastest way to do it, but like this way works. Just make a little ice there and then boom. That was a nice one. Warrior Fighter is... How do I keep mispronouncing Fighter? Warrior Fighter is quite good at making levels, and I think... How can you really mess up Fire and Ice level making, other than, like, making a really easy one? Like, I think as long as there's, like, a bit of challenge to it, it's, like, quite fun. And, like, these have, like, had quite a bit of challenge. And it's, like, obviously varying, because a bunch of different creators, but, like... Especially that Cold Horde one. Like... That Cold Horde one is so good. Yeah. Okay. Next is my custom level number 2, again by VOD. It's actually his 3rd level, but who cares? And we can start off by just making like a bunch of different ice. I'm not sure exactly when we'll need to use the stone, but we can just leave it there for now. Just make a bridge. We don't really have much of a use for this bottom section. That's like full of air. But we can quickly just... Do we even need the stone? Actually? Like, I think it's just as simple as like, send a bunch of ice, then make a little extra ice, and then go back, and then send a bunch of ice. Why did I continue on there? And then send a bunch of ice, 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 and then send a bunch of ice. And then I go and place an ice, and yeah, you don't even need the stone at all. I wonder what its original purpose was. Like, like, if you fall off the stone, you can he'll like push it over, and like you don't need the stone for anything, so pushing it to either edge doesn't harm you. And like it being on ice doesn't make the level more possible. It's just like it could have easily been like a tile or something. Like the only thing it couldn't have been is like this sort of thing. Actually, no, it's technically still could have, because that would be like a way to prevent you from falling. It could have been anything, because you can just like keep up here. And I guess the only thing it couldn't have been is like a fire or a fire jar, because like if it's a fire, then Dana's position updates. So it can't be that. It's not like the other things where it's like ice or fire on jars don't update until something happens to them, like Dana does. So like just the dangerous objects are the only things it couldn't have been, which is interesting. And I guess if it could have been anything other than the fire things, there's no reason it shouldn't have been a stone. But also, like, the stone has special mechanics that, like, you would think they'd be used, but they aren't. So I don't know. It's silly. Let's go on to Warrior Fighter's final level. I think this might be the first symmetrical. Oh, that's. Hang on. I think this might be the first symmetrical level. It's Royal Fader's 3rd level, or technically 4th, but it's called my custom level number 3. So I can just like come on down here. Get rid of this guy, and then getting rid of the rest, like most of the rest of these guys isn't hard. First you can like come on down here. Actually, you can do a little like 2-in-1 action, get both the guys on the very edges. Then you get rid of this, and then you get rid of this, and then boom, get those guys. And barely get the fire before you die, although I think, and I haven't tested it, but I feel like if you died, then the last fire God got you'd win. I'd have to test that. And see if it's like, maybe once the menu after dying shows up, then winning doesn't happen. I don't know. It's hard to discern. But that's the first 19 levels. The remaining 12 that are all by one person. This one person being Quaysdrift is how I'm gonna pronounce it. Will be in the next VOD, because right now I don't have enough time to cover all of them. But in the final video, it'll just transition straight to level 20, and the remaining like 12 levels all by Quaysdrift. So that's the end of VOD number 1. Bye for now.